surprise, Sydney. What's your favorite scary movie? What? What? What do you mean Sydney's not in this movie? How the hell can you have a Scream movie without Sydney? What do you mean Campbell didn't want to do it? Ugh, God damn it.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing how this teaser is going to turn out because it's going to be very interesting to see a Scream movie without Neve Campbell, um, especially without Sydney being featured in it. I know she didn't really appear in the last movie that much. The last one I thought was all right. For me, the Scream movie should have stopped after the third one, or even after the second one. I thought that was a good tie up, and then they decided to do a third one to sort of connect to the original, and then I think then the fourth one just sort of went off the walls then at that point, with the plot, and then the fifth one I think it was a way sort of to introduce new characters, to sort of breathe new life into the franchise. So now this one is going to be taking place in New York, or at least I hope it's taking place in New York because, Jason was meant to take Manhattan. But anyway, let's see what we got here. It's a cool feature.
Guys?
Oh shit. Interesting. So that was a few of the characters from the last movie. It was Sam, who was Billy's daughter, I think, and then also got Jenna Ortega, who I think played her sister or stepsister in the previous movie, and then the other two, trying to think of their names, was Chad and Mindy. I think I'm getting that wrong. They were related to Randy in some way. Or they cousins, or I don't know. But so they're going to be coming back, and I think Gail and Kirby, who was in Scream 4, is going to be returning as well. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this all ties in, why it's going to be moving to New York, from Woodsboro. Yeah, it's strange how it's like they're all going to be in New York in some way, unless could we be looking at a sort of a Halloween Resurrection opening where a main character is killed off, and then it's not moved on to a new group. So obviously Sydney's not going to be on this one. So could Gail possibly be killed off at the beginning, and then we're moved on to New York then, if it's in New York, hopefully. But yeah, first impressions, it looks okay. Obviously we'll have to wait and see for an official trailer to see obviously what the plot's going to be, and why it's uh, taking place in New York, and how different characters are returning. And I don't know, maybe there's going to be a plot twist, and maybe they could think outside the box, and maybe Sydney could be the killer. You know, maybe she's just had enough. She's like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it myself then. Everybody else seems to do it, I'm gonna do it now. But we'll just have to wait and see. Like I said, I enjoyed the first two movies. The third one was, for me, not needed, but it was alright to sort of tie into the original and sort of bring closure to that trilogy. The fourth one, I don't know. The fourth one definitely wasn't needed, but it was just sort of a way to, bring Ghostface back for another movie. And then I think obviously after the passing of Wes Craven, the fifth movie was sort of like a tribute to him, but at the same time sort of bringing new characters to breathe new life into the movie, and maybe, building that into making more movies, which we'll have to wait and see how this one does. There could be a Scream 7, Scream 8. I'm waiting to see the Scream and Scary Movie crossover with maybe Sydney and Sydney trying to work together. But anyway, for teaser, it looks good. Obviously, a lot of tension on the subway, as well as there's obviously fancy dress. So I don't know where it's like Halloween or it's New Year's. So to normal people, seeing people in costume, it doesn't bother them. But the characters obviously seeing the Ghostface costume, is it a killer, or is it somebody just messing about? But we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, I suppose even it doesn't really matter if it's a killer or not. And Jason Takes Manhattan, he was going through the subway, pushing people out of the way, and nobody took notice. So we'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, like the video and let me know in the comments what you thought of this teaser, and are you excited for another Scream movie, or have you sort of had enough? Did you enjoy the last one, or did you think that they should have stopped after 3 or even after 2? And let me know your thoughts and what you think the sort of what the plot's going to be. Why is it all of a sudden moving to New York? So let me know. Subscribe to the channel, and as always, I will drop a link in the description for the original video so you can check it out for yourselves, and I will see you again. Take care.